Alright guys, here's a basic tutorial on GeoGebra about dilations, about origin, so 0, 0. So let me make a point there, so we can call that the origin 0, 0. We'll call that A. The scale factor, SF, if it's greater than 0, it's an enlargement. If the scale factor is between 0 and 1, it's a reduction. So let me make a simple polygon around, it doesn't even really have to be around it, but I'm just going to make one that's sort of around it here and do that. So now we have polygon ABCD, oh no, sorry, BCDEF. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually do a reduction on it first. So you see that we have a transform here tool, and you see dilate from a point. So I'm going to click dilate from a point. I'm going to click the actual polygon that we have, BCDEF. I'm going to click the point that I want, which is the origin, and now I'm going to scale it by a factor of 1/2. Okay? So that fits between 0 and 1, so that should be a reduction. And you can see that B prime, C prime, D prime, E prime, and F prime. Now, before I go on any further here, really quickly, let's just look at one pair of points from the pre-image and the image. If I look at C, the point at C is -2, 2. So what did we do to get to C prime, which is -1, 1? Well, if you're following along and you understand what the scale factor is, you're literally taking whatever point you have. In this case, I'll just call it point P because there isn't one. I take the X and the Y, right? And then whatever the scale factor is, right? And I'm going to call the scale factor S. Okay, those are my weird S's. So that just means that I'm going to take the scale factor times the X coordinate, comma, the scale factor times the Y coordinate. You see it? If I take half of this number, I'm going to get that number. And if I take half of this number, I'm going to get that number. So let's go back here and let's actually do another dilation here. Let me try to pick the original BCDEF, and now let's try to scale it up by a factor of 2 around origin. Okay? So let me do that. I'm going to select the origin. I'm going to select factor of 2. I'm going to hit OK. And now you can see it's double, okay? Now, just so you can clearly see what we're getting at here, if you see C and C prime, so if I look at C now, which was originally -2, 2, and then we're going to now C prime 1 or C1 prime, and that's at -4, what? 4. So you see all we did was we took the first one and multiplied it by 2, and we took the second one and we multiplied it by 2. You guys okay? And hopefully that gives you an understanding of dilations about origin in a little more detail. Let me get rid of, well, no, that's okay. I'm pretty sure everything can be seen clearly. Just remember that you're multiplying the scale factor by each part of the coordinate. You if the scale factor is 2, multiply both x and y by 2. If it's a half, multiply both of them by a half. If it's a third, do the same thing with a third. Hopefully this clears things up, and using GeoGebra is a wonderful tool to help you.